20s are going.
Get this going.
Three frames into match 9 here of the Geico PBA team shootout. The veterans of Team Lumber Liquidator taking on your leaders in this tournament so far, Team Geico. This is Steve Jarris to begin the 4th for Team Lumber Liquidators. Up 27.
Carry.
He's been rock solid in this event, hasn't he? This is a guy that you never really think of or put him in the same sentence as a Norm Duke, a Walter Ray, a Pete Weber. But how about 7 titles, almost $1.7 million in earnings, just steady Eddie.
Up now, Brad Angelo, a competitor who thought about retiring before last season. One of his goals was to win a title finally, and he did it. Brad Angelo won the Pepsi Viper Championship in Omaha in early November of '08, taking down Loschetter, Williams Jr., Malott for the title. And here now is Pete Weber, one of the true legends on the PBA Tour. Whenever I tell somebody I work the PBA, they go, the guy with the glasses, Pete Weber. Here is the guy with the glasses.
I'm Pete Weber from St. Anne, Missouri. I have 34 national titles, and 8 of them are majors. The first one always stands out because you break your, you get into the title category, so that's really nice to do. But the one that really sticks out is the 27th when I won the Tournament of Champions to get that tournament into the Weber family. I believe that was a tournament that we've only won once between me and Dad, and I think that's a well-deserved title to be in the Weber family.
Dad, it didn't elude us forever.
Number 4. I've won 4 U.S. Opens.
That's right.
And the reason why we think it's so prestigious is because of the hard shot that we have to bowl on. It's not just throw the ball and get a strike. I mean, you have to make spares. You have to make strategy adjustments, ball adjustments right at the right time. You got to be on top of your game fast, fast, fast. And if you're not, then you're not going to bowl very well. And besides that, the 100,000, that's what people want.
Yeah, that's right, baby!
Well, not a lot has changed over the years with the exception of maybe the height of his backswing. Same intensity, same fire. Pete Weber, he's mic'd up. Pete Weber, you guys are off to a pretty quick lead. Nice start there. And why don't you talk a little bit about the oil pattern lane conditions and how your bowling balls are reacting to it?
Well, so far, it looks pretty good. Parker, started with the 4-pin. He tripped the 6, left the 4. But the next 3 have been 10 in the pit, and it looks like our balls are reacting pretty good to what's out there.
Thanks, Pete.
One time, 6-bagger. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, ball.
Man.
Not much react there.
God. 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I was all ready to go.
He made a shot. Come on, you can do it.
Gosh darn it.
He was all ready to go, and you had to jump in there and ask him a question, Rob. It's unbelievable.
There is no we in that one, friend. You are on an island. Do you think I want to agitate him?
I'm sorry, Pete.
I love PDW. I don't get in his crosshairs.
Maybe.
But now, if he would have struck, it would have been all good.
Sorry, guys.
You got to have somebody to blame it on.
All right, I'm all ready.
And it's always me.
Hey, Pete, I will lecture Randy on not to ask you questions next time as you begin your approach, okay?
Thank you.
You're right. I'm on your team, unlike Randall over there. All right, big nasty time. Wes Malott, he owns this oil pattern.
Scorpion mob.
And as I say that, very unlike Wes.
You guys should have benched him.
Parker Bowe with the greatest comment ever. Should have benched him on this pattern.
Hey, if Chris Barnes benched him, he'd get fired from his position. For such a big guy, it's such a smooth, almost gentle release.
Yeah, he's got a great touch, and you're right. He doesn't get up there and try to overpower it. It's just natural power. It's just effortless. And I think that's what you see with all the guys. You watch a Tommy Jones, a Wes Malott, a Pete Weber throughout the years. None of it looks forced. It looks effortless.
16-pin lead right now for Team Lumber Liquidators, captained by Parker Bowe III, as we begin our second round through the rotation, if you will. It's Parker Bone III had a 9 spare in the first. Here he is to kick off the 6th.
Get up.
How about the hometown favorite here just showing off, huh?
Not bad for a guy who has to worry about essentially entertaining the best in the PBA when they come to their hometown. Speaking of entertaining, head to PBA.com and we will entertain you with complete World Series of Bowling coverage beginning July 1st, running through November 30th. Just head on over to PBA.com for more information on their coverage of the World Series of Bowling. Chris Barnes, the captain for Team Geico, Team Middle Age, here in the 6th.
Boy, that's what you're seeing from everybody on that left lane is the
All right, Scraggy, you know what to do out there, man.
the ball hooking up too early and going right through the nose. Chris pays the price there. Even the big 4, watch this. Looks pretty good right about there, and then all of a sudden just over bounces.
Patrick Allen is sitting this one out, and PA, you're behind Chris Barnes. You're seeing kind of some sporadic bowling from your team on this lane. What do you make of it?
Well, honestly, I thought Wes and Chris both threw really good shots there. Obviously, that lane is broken down since we practiced on it. We're in arrears here by about 30, so we got to try and find a way to get lined up on it again.
When we return, the conclusion of this match, Mike Scroggins, the reigning U.S. Open champ, waiting in the wings behind him. Yeah, the legend, Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Hi, I'm Walter Ray Williams Jr. Stay tuned for more team bowling on ESPN after this break.